Has she seen the superhero movie?
She actually, funny thing about, she brought
She
her
hates it
laptop
because of
to
her
school.
boyfriend or some shit, right? Or ex-boyfriend?
What's up?
She hates it because of her ex-boyfriend or some shit, right? Super?
No, she just thought it was boring. She couldn't get past the first few episodes.
No, I'm talking about Dragon Ball Super, the Super movie, superhero with,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell you. She has it on her laptop, and like, I hadn't seen it yet until she opened her laptop and she was cleaning up space and like, oh look, I have Dragon Ball Super, and I'm like, play it now. So I watched it for the first time a few days ago with her on her laptop.
fucking great, huh?
Yeah, dude, I was pleasantly surprised with the animations, and I was pleasantly
Yep.
surprised with how Cell Max moved.
Dude, Cell Max is so cool, dude.
Yeah, he wasn't clunky. I was afraid he was gonna be clunky. He wasn't.
No,
at
he was
all.
not lumbering, dude. He was like Turbo Broly.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. The 3D animations, I was impressed with how they made them look.
Yep.
without
Yeah, I was,
making it look
I thought it was gonna look like shit based off like the trailer, you know?
Yeah,
or
dude,
just-
it was a good time.
Or just the fact that it was 3D in general, like I was like skeptical of.
Yeah,
But yeah, it ended
I had
up
to
looking really
remind
good.
myself that it's 3D. Like the whole thing was almost exclusively 3D, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was all 3D and 2D animated over it.
Yeah, it was great. It looked great. I had a fun time.
Like Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots are.
Yeah.
I like
What
that
she
that's
doesn't like is, it's One Piece, but it wasn't because of an ex-boyfriend. It's just her friend group and what she associates with otaku and like.
Oh,
crime
okay,
One
yeah.
Yeah, it turned her off
Gives her the ick.
big time. Yeah, she's described some of these fellows to me, and even I would have been like, yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's why she needs to reassociate it with me and you instead.
Yeah. She's definitely. She will. It's a process though. Like, we will.
She
turn her
must.
to one.
She must.
Yeah, it'll happen.
She must
If
be
you show up in
indoctrinated.
her Shanks costume and cheer her on during her competition, I think we can turn her over to the light side, to the One Piece scripture. I think we can turn her over to the One Piece scripture.
Boa Hancock.
I forgot she existed. What the fuck happened to her in the manga? Oh, I don't know if we should discuss this. I don't know if that's spoiler territory.
Yeah, we can hold off for now. But yeah, and then the Pan in that movie I love so much. Like,
Yeah, she's adorable.
that is who the next protagonist should be if anyone takes the mantle after Goku.
Oh yeah, she despises Teen Gohan.
Teen Gohan, like the Majin Buu
The
saga
guy
one?
that never trains. The guy
Yeah.
that never trains Gohan. Adult Gohan, my bad.
Yeah, poor Gohan. They dropped the ball with him. That is technically Teen Gohan, but like English dub called Cell Saga Teen Gohan for a long time, so it's like that's where it gets confusing. But I like that they're now calling him Youth Gohan or Gohan Youth instead of Kid or Teen.
Nice.
Like clears up the air there
He
a
got
bit.
married young, right? Like right after high school, he got with Adele.
He started like dating her during high school, and then I guess they got married at some point during the Buu saga,
What was I gonna say?
or like after.
You can confirm this because this detail really escaped me. This is just like lost. Did they always live in a castle?
Who did?
Videl and Gohan. I thought they lived in a modest house, not a castle.
Chi-Chi does in a modest house on the mountainside. That's
Yeah.
where Gohan grew up. Videl, I mean, Mr. Satan is loaded, so
Yeah, I figured that one. I thought they just had money, but in a humble house. Because in the anime, in Dragon Ball Super, they show their house and it's not a castle, is it?
it might have looked smaller. You might be right about that. I'd have to rewatch. But yeah, it didn't look. Yeah, I know the discrepancy you're talking about. Like, it didn't look as big as the house like that was in the movie.
Yeah, it's a fucking mansion or like a manor that they show in the movie.
Maybe they expanded.
Maybe they did, yeah. Hercule
I mean,
is loaded forever.
What? Yeah, when in the show, like Pan's a baby, you know. By the time of that movie rolls around, she's like a toddler.
Yeah.
She can speak
True.
and shit.
True. Training with Piccolo.
Yeah, going back to she should be the protagonist. She embodies Goku's like carefree, spunky attitude, and is
Yeah,
like
down for any adventure.
she's kind of like what Goten should have been, while still feeling distinct enough from Goku.
Yeah.
She is the true spiritual successor to Goku. Kid Goku.
Now,
That-
will they?
Yeah, no, I don't think they will anytime soon. Goku and
If they
Vegeta.
replace Ash with a Neo tag after
Yeah.
20.
I don't think it's out of the question. I just don't think anytime soon because Goku and Vegeta print too much money.
Oh, due to the.
Or maybe the point they would get to is when they feel like Masako Nozawa, the Japanese voice actress, just,
Yeah,
isn't ready anymore.
she's pretty old too, right? Wasn't she Toriyama's age?
She's in her
Or is
80s.
Toriyama?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, she's bound to retire.
Might even be closer to her 90s. Like, she's still fucking wailing.
I can't even do it, and I'm young.
It's kind of funny
Yeah,
to
I
me,
thought-
like, how different. Well, I guess the English and Spanish dubs Goku voice are a little more similar to each other than, the Japanese. But they're all pretty different, and they all fit him so well, I think.
Remember the voices at a time. I mean, the Latin American voice is. That thing is.
That's my
drilled
favorite.
into my
That's my favorite,
Yeah,
like,
Mario Castaneda or whatever. I forgot
yeah,
his name.
Mario Castaneda, yeah. He also voices Hulk
That
in
voice
Avengers.
just- every time I think Goku, that's the first voice that comes up.
Ah, yeah, that's the best one. The English one is, hey, it's me, Goku. That one, like the Sean Schemmel voice.
Yeah, I'm trying to see which voice.
And then
I think
you can think
the
of-
Japanese one, the last one that pops up in my head. Just I heard that English and Spanish. So at first, I confess the Japanese one took me a while to get used to. And then once I got used to it, and then taken to frame of mind that that's the voice he's had since he was a little fucking kid, it just makes sense. And it's like, yeah, this.
See, the reason it took me a little bit to get used to it is just because, like, I was getting used to Japanese audio in general at that point, watching, like, anime. Because there's a certain point, like, okay, well, English dubs were behind on all of the anime I wanted to see.
Yeah.
But, I think they're all fitting. My favorite is the Spanish, but I think the Japanese one is the most fitting, considering Goku's, like, what he's supposed to be, like, carefree, laid back. People are like, I saw some guys on TikTok fucking talking about, oh, he's a 6 foot something, like, buff guy, why is he talk like the Japanese voice sounds? I'm like, he's 5'7", dude. Like,
he's my height.
he's written by Japanese people. Like, they are not tall. Like, they wrote him to be, like, similar to them, like, not fucking. He is not 6 foot tall, That was another, like, childhood breaking realization, Growing up, you're like, yeah, he's like a big, tall action hero guy. It's like, nope, he's 5'7".
It's because they always painted him like not Piccolo height, but pretty close to Piccolo height.
Yeah, like, just in comparison to everyone in his world, he's tall, or like he's of good stature. But he's canonically listed as 5'7", That just means everyone else is short as fuck in Dragon Ball.
Vegeta.
Vegeta's 5'2", 5'4". He's like Wolverine height.
So pissed off. That's probably why.
That's why he's got the Napoleon complex, yeah.
Big time, dude. Even wears his colors. I know people like or have comments to say about Piccolo turning into a nanny. I liked it in this movie.
Yeah, in this movie, in this movie, it's not comedic relief. Like, it's him being a mentor, It's him being, like, a wise, like, figure and like a caring figure, like
Yeah.
so
Even how he's training her, like, you know, he's pushing her, but he's not overly.
yeah, he's not pulverizing her like he did
Yeah.
Gohan, you know. He's softened up by this point, and because his character has softened up in general, you know, he's like been on the good guy's side for years at this point. He doesn't really harbor the same grudge against Goku like he did, you know, when he started training Gohan either.
Yeah, I just really enjoy Piccolo as a character. Like, he's always stepping up when they even simple shit like, hey, can you pick her up? Like, yeah, fuck it. Like,
This
hey,
movie-
Frieza has a new form. He's gonna destroy us. We need a fight. Like, yeah, fuck it, let's go.
This movie did him justice. This movie was, I saw Piccolo how I had been wanting to see Piccolo. Because I'm a Piccolo fan, just not like necessarily like in the show. After a certain point, I mean, even in Piccolo in the Majin Buu saga, rather, sorry, he was, you know, he still was written okay. It's just what they power scaled him out too much, you know, like that's where he got shafted.
Yeah.
But it's not like he was like comedic relief at that point, at least not fully, you know. He was still being the figure of like, well, I'll train the kids since you have to go, Goku. I'll finish it up, and he was stern with them and all that, but
yeah,
this movie did him justice. Like, that's why I was like pushing you to watch it, and like anyone else that even remotely likes Dragon Ball, because I went into it skeptical too, you know, because of the animation, like I said, because, you know, Piccolo being the lead, you know, I mean, Gohan's like gets the kill at the end and everything, but it's more of a Piccolo movie, you know, it follows him.
It's a Piccolo movie, 100%. It's a Piccolo Pan movie.
So I was like, are they gonna do him well, you know? Like, it was just, it's not that I didn't want to see a Piccolo movie, it's just I was skeptical if they could pull it off, and they did.
And even when they did make him comic relief, it was with class, like the whole like, hey, why is your face green? Oh, fuck, I'm sick.
Yeah. Or like he's all like fucking close, like to like the way he hold the FaceTimed on the phone, you know?
Yeah, like holding the phone off.
Like a boomer.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
the main reason why I was hesitant was just like I'm the Cell fan, guys. Plot twist. He's my favorite villain. My philosophy in life is just to develop yourself to be perfect. Whatever. It's awesome. And yeah, that was my main concern, because he had this phase 2 form. He was giant. So I was like, man, are they gonna make him like kaiju slowness? And no, they made him Rugal.
Nah, dude, that's why I was telling you to watch it, dude. He was terrifying.
Yeah, he was
like, that movie was fucking good. And then, you know, spoilers. I mean, it's been out for fucking like what, 3-4 years at this point.
It's been enough time.
Yeah, it's been enough time. So, and like the fact, you know, Piccolo tells him, all right, go on, like, I'm gonna do it, and then you can finish him off with, you know, a Kamehameha, full power, whatever you, like, move you want. Just hit him as hard as you can. And the fact he does the fucking Makon Kosapo, you know, like...
Yeah, dude, that was hype.
I was like, oh, yes! Like, showing Piccolo love, you know? This was a Piccolo movie, bro. He got his flowers. And, you know, it's kind of bittersweet thinking about it. Like, I think I know why they decided to do that. I mean,
they knew what was going on with Toriyama.
Toriyama was, you know, on his last legs, and his favorite character is Piccolo. So I feel like that was his request. Like, hey, man, I've done what you guys wanted all of these fucking years. Let me make my guy cool, you know? Let me make my guy cool.
Everything they've been recent have been heart-wrenching to knowing what was coming.
Yeah. I still get like a pit in my stomach thinking about it.
Yeah.
But it just makes you appreciate like that movie that much more. The final panel on that one chapter where, you know, they all fight on the planet, go all out against each other, and then they all leave together to pick up Pan.
Yeah.
And it's just them walking away, like,
you just know.
really well done.
10 out of 10. Well, it's not a 10 out of 10. Well, it was a 10 out of 10 experience. It's not a 10 out of 10 movies, guys. Don't get excited. It's really fun.
Yeah, there's
But
still
don't expect,
a little,
don't
you
expect
know.
an Oscar-winning.
There's some nitpicks there you can make, but it was really fucking good. Really funny, really entertaining. That's like, normally with like anime movies, I only recommend to anime fans. And in some aspects, it might be kind of tough to follow for like someone that doesn't watch anime. But I think it's funny enough and like entertaining enough and like family themed enough that you could like kind of do like a pseudo Pixar type experience watching it, you know, with the family.
Yeah, it's enjoyable enough. It's heartwarming.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Like
got
his
enough of that.
explanation is like, oh, wait, what do you mean training or something like that from the teacher? And it's like, oh, well, what do you expect? That's Hercule's granddaughter. That's just his get out of free jail card for everything that she's going through. Like,
Yeah.
Hercule's
Oh, it's her, that's Satan's granddaughter, yeah.
Yeah, like you're just gonna have to, yeah, he's a fighter. Like, oh, that's cute. No more questions.
Sorry, Mr. Satan's real serious about his security with his granddaughter. When he's like fucking picking her up and shit.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure the gripes we share them, like the plot is sometimes really fucking stupid, like how the circumstances come to.
Yeah, but I kind of like that.
Yeah, just to like don't think about it too much. Just
Yeah, it's not that serious, guys. It's just a silly movie. You know, it's just a silly little guy wanting to be like, it's still comedic in the end, you know. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's gonna keep it from like, you know, being like, oh, this is one of the greatest movies ever. But I don't think anyone goes in expecting that, you know. It's kind of silly if you go into like
no. Yeah.
Any animated movie expecting that, I think, you know.
Yeah. No, don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
It's not gonna be an interstellar fucking level anime movie, you know.
It's not a Christopher Nolan film. Like, calm down, guys.
But really fucking good movie. Honestly, in a lot of aspects, I liked it more than the Broly movie.
Dude, I was just about to bring up Broly movie because I haven't finished it. Every time we try watching it, I fall asleep. And I don't know if it's because of so much action.
Yeah, that's the thing. They went and like they were just, I mean, they knew, they were like, I think, knowing their target audience with that movie, where they were just like, it's Broly fans. They just want a lot of fucking fighting. And like even then, like a lot of them still bitched that they made him like not an edgelord. But I was like, whatever. I think this is a way better take on Broly. You know, he's not just a fucking man-child upset that somebody cried next to him when he was little.
It's definitely much
way better. But yeah, you know, because it's like 40 minutes or something like that of uninterrupted fighting.
It's intense.
So yeah,